What is up, my viewers and subscribers? Mike Wayne here, aka Rebel 180, and I'm going to be doing yet another pickup vid, and as you see, I don't have my HD webcam yet, but I'm going to do a pickup vid and a little bit of a review, because I have a bone to pick with a couple of these selections. Okay, here we go. Oh wait, yeah. WWE Best Pay-Per-View Matches of 2011. Now, I don't remember anything about Edge versus Dolph Ziggler, but from what I recall, it was fairly good. Now, I just watched the Elimination Chamber match today with Edge, Rey Mysterio, Wade Barrett, Kane, Drew McIntyre, and Big Show, and it was pretty good, and it brought back some of the elements that made Elimination Chamber look so, convincing, and it brought back some elements that people loved, like the fact that some of the participants actually were thrown through the pods, like for instance, I believe Wade Barrett was thrown through one by Big Show, and Rey Mysterio was thrown into one like a couple times, and I believe Drew McIntyre was thrown through one, so that's pretty good. And I haven't watched Rey Mysterio versus Cody Rhodes, but from what I remember, it was also a fairly good match. Now this right here, this is the match that I have a problem with. This is one of the couple matches, like this is one of the probably two matches that I don't agree with. I do not think this belongs on this DVD, and I know I'm probably gonna get a lot of hate because of this, but the no holds barred match between Undertaker and Triple H at WrestleMania, let's be honest, it wasn't no holds barred. It should have been a chairs match. Be honest with yourself. Do you really want to see two old men duking it out? And it's gonna happen again. And I know a lot of people are gonna get, a lot of people are gonna hate on me for this, but I did not like it. I could have done without the repetitive chair shots to the back. I didn't like that, and the fact that Triple H teased that he was going to use the sledgehammer, that ruined it for me. The fact that he acted like he was going to use it, but then out of nowhere, all of a sudden, Undertaker does, I think it's called Google Plot or whatever, but he calls it the Hell's Gate. I just thought it was a very poor match and a very poor delivery. The ladder match for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship with Christian versus Alberto Del Rio. Now this one I actually did see recently, And I can tell you it was a very entertaining match. And despite the fact that you know, there were some questionable incidents, but you know, we'll get past that. You know, Edge didn't do anything really. Edge didn't do anything except distract Del Rio. You can't blame him. Del Rio is the one that looked. But yeah, Christian gaining the World Heavyweight Championship for the first time, and CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio at Capital Punishment. A very forgettable excuse me, had cough. But yeah, a very forgettable pay-per-view in the eyes of just about any fan. Very forgettable pay-per-view. CM Punk versus Rey Mysterio. From what I recall, it was a fairly good match. I can't really say anything about it. The Raw Money in the Bank match from Money in the Bank, very good. A lot of, you know, good high-flying spots. A message from CM Punk. Now this, as everyone knows, is the shoot promo that, you know, the shoot style promo that got CM Punk over in 2011. A lot of people remember this as his defining moment. Although he's had many other defining moments, you just can't remember it as well as what happened last year. You know, how he talked about the fact that fans, you know, are always holding him up at airports when he has jet lag, and you know, he just wants to lay down, and they're bothering him, asking him to sign autographs on programs that he's not even on. You know, all that stuff, and most of that stuff was true, and a lot of people are like, oh, it's a work. Well, yeah, of course it's a work, but a lot of it was improvised, okay? Improvised. Do you know what improvised means? But, you know, whatever. I don't care. And here is the match that everyone wanted to see, and everyone wanted this to happen exactly the way it happened. John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank in CM Punk's hometown of Chicago. I think Illinois. Yes, maybe. I forget. But yeah, very good match. Very back and forth action. Unfortunately, some may claim that that CM Punk's victory was still a little tainted because of the fact that John Laurinaitis got involved and distracted Cena, and that's how it happened. That's how he got the belt. But it's still a clean finish in my books. It's still a clean finish in my book. I don't care what anyone says. One more time. This, oh God. This began the very annoying series of rants that Christian began to preach about. He began to preach that he deserved one more shot, even though Randy Orton had pretty much given him all the chances he needed. One more match. And what followed was one of the worst matches on this disc, even though they say that it's one of the best, but it's not. I mean, no DVD is complete without Randy Orton, is it? But this was at SummerSlam, and as you all know, I did a SummerSlam review several months back. As you all know, I did a SummerSlam review several months back, and this is one of the matches that I absolutely hated. Christian was taking all of these hardcore bumps, all of these dangerous bumps, and Randy Orton didn't do anything to contribute to the match. All he did was offense. He didn't do any hard bumps or anything. He didn't perform any of that. It's like Randy Orton doesn't want to get hurt, but he'll gladly hurt anyone that he's in a match with. That's the politics right there. People always talking about it. The fact that Randy Orton doesn't want to get hurt. He doesn't want to take a dive. He doesn't want to, put people over. And it's true. Randy Orton is a selfish bastard. But he wasn't selfish in this match, which I did actually watch. Randy Orton versus Mark Henry at Night of Champions. Now this was a pretty good match. Randy Orton did some stuff and Mark Henry did some stuff, and it ended with Mark Henry winning. I don't recall reviewing this, but maybe I did. I don't remember. Since my videos have been deleted, I really don't care about anything else, I'm just focused on moving forward and not going backward anymore. Living toward the future, not the past, all that stuff. And here's another good match. Here's another good match where CM Punk and Triple H fought because CM Punk was convinced that Triple H was GM, COO, because of his own selfish desires and all that. And part of that's true. We all know about how Triple H loves to be the center of attention, and he loves to be in the spotlight above everyone else. And I know a lot of people didn't like this match because of its delivery, but I thought that for the most part, the stuff that happened in the middle of the match was pretty good. Toward the end, it may have been bad, but whatever. I mean, it's whatever, And the Divas Championship match between Beth Phoenix and Kelly Kelly. Now this was what started the whole. This is what started the whole. Change in the Divas division. The fact that Beth Phoenix was finally getting over, and Kelly Kelly was just a memory. I don't remember very much about this match, so I'll move on. Now, I do remember some things about this next match, and we all know about the politics. If John Cena can't beat you cleanly, then you can't beat John Cena cleanly. It's as simple as that. So basically, this match, John Cena versus CM Punk versus Alberto Del Rio for the WWE Championship in a Hell in a Cell match. And basically what happened was John Cena, Super Cena, had to be escorted out of the cell, because if he didn't get escorted out, yeah, he had to be escorted out of the cell. If he didn't get escorted out of the cell, then he would have won. Because we all know that John Cena can't get pinned without being distracted or quite possibly being left out of the loop. He can't lose without being left out of the loop. And here's the final match, and I know a lot of people are going to be pissed off at this, but I like this match. Big Show versus Mark Henry for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I know a lot of people don't like it when, you know, big men fight. They think it's slow and all that stuff. But you know what? I like it. I enjoy watching big men wrestle. And that is not something to be taken out of context, okay? I am not like that. It's it's fine with me if certain people are like that. I'm just not like that. Yeah, I like watching people like Big Show and Mark Henry tear it up, because, you know, it's better than watching some little wimp try to take down a 7-foot, 485-pound man. That's just sad. Yeah, that wraps it up. That pretty much wraps it up for this video. Don't forget to go back and check out my Royal Rumble reaction, which I re-uploaded. It's still, I'm pretty sure it's still fresh. Elimination Chamber is not yet around the corner. So please check that out. Rate, comment, subscribe. Well, yeah. Rate, comment on that video, and rate and comment on this video, and subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe for more videos like this. That is it for me. I am Mike Wayne, aka Rebel 180, signing off.